Hey there, Saber fans, Shamim here. It is a special edition of Graflex time today. I'd like to introduce you all to Anakin's Redemption, a heavily customized Graflex 2.5 kit from Corbanth that I've been working on for some time now. It's been a side project that I teased many months ago as I was just beginning to have the idea for what eventually turned out to be. And since then, I've been working on it on and off in my spare time. And this morning, I finally got around to finishing the exterior and doing the install. So I thought I would do a video and show it off to you guys. The idea or the inspiration behind this particular style of Graflex is an alternate universe in which Return of the Jedi, Luke brings Vader back to the light side, and Vader survives the end of Return of the Jedi. The idea then being that the two of them together as father and son, as part of their reconciliation, they go to Cloud City and they recover their shared Graflex lightsaber. And then, since Darth Vader lost his lightsaber in the Death Star, and lost his hand along with it, he now reclaims the Graflex that in his dark side self he had taken from Luke. And so now then the two of them together, they recover this Graflex. Vader rebuilds the Graflex as sort of a light side version, incorporating and acknowledging elements of his previous lightsaber designs, but then also something new because he's now returned to the light. So it's Anakin's Redemption is the name of the saber. As I said, it's a Graflex 2.5 that is as the base, and I wanted to incorporate elements from all of the different Anakin lightsaber hilts throughout the film. So that includes both light side Anakin as well as dark side Darth Vader Anakin. So starting from the top, you have a gold button up here that is for Anakin Revenge of the Sith. Then you've got these two red and green accent LED greeblies. That's from Anakin Episode 2. You've got your MPP clamp, which is classic Darth Vader, specifically A New Hope, but a lot of the clamp is also reused in Empire Strikes Back. You've got a gold circuit card here, which is Luke, Empire Strikes Back. You've got 6 solid grips, not notched with screws. So you've got the 6 solid grips. That's reminiscent of Anakin, Revenge of the Sith, as well as, I guess that's all it is. Because Luke, A New Hope, has solid grips, but there's 7 of them. So Anakin has, in Revenge of the Sith, 6 solid grips. You've got a Kobold D-ring on the bottom here, which represents your Empire Strikes Back, Force Awakens, and The Last Jedi Graflex. And then, of course, the Graflex 2.5 is the base. And that Graflex is, sort of seen in one variation or another in Episode 3, 4, 5, 7, and now 8, where it exploded. Kaboom! Internally, it's running a Nano Biscotti V4 soundboard by Plector Labs. The LED is a NEC Cree RGB LED. So that's Nigon Electronic Creations, their custom-made RGB LED, which is really user-friendly to install. You've got tactile switch back here in the red button, and I think this is the first time I'm doing a video on the Graflex 2.5 compared to the 2.0, and you'll notice that one of the differences between the 2.5 over the 2.0 is that the red button that comes with it is a much darker color compared to the bright red anodized red button that came with Graflex 2.0. So I like this darker version better. I think it's closer to vintage. It's not the same color as a vintage red button, but it's much closer in my opinion, so I like that. So that's where your switch is. You've got 18650 lithium-ion battery. It's a 28mm high bass speaker. This Saber is insanely loud, absolutely ear-shatteringly loud, and I love it. Then you've got 3 sound fonts on there. Graflex 7, you've got DVR1, and then you have Graflex 3. Each of those with custom boots and corresponding colors, which sort of show the 3 different stages of Anakin's journey, where he's light side, starting to fade to the dark. So that's represented with Graflex 7. Then you have DVR1, where he's full-on Darth Vader, full-on in the dark side. And then Graflex 3, returning to his roots, but with a different power on, and a Return of the Jedi boot, incorporating into the Anakin's redemption that we have now. So enough talking, let's go ahead and get it fired up.
You were right. You were right about me. Tell your sister you were right.
So I guess I have it starting off on the 3rd sound font, because that really is the primary sound font that I want used on here. This is Anakin's redemption, so I wanted his last words that we hear in Return of the Jedi, and then we have a white blade. White blade signifying his return to the light, and also reminiscent of the new canon, where Ahsoka takes the Red Inquisitor lightsabers and sort of purifies them from the taint, from the bleeding that had occurred to make them red in the first place, and that's how they become white, and that's how she gets her white lightsabers in Rebels. So sort of going with that same style. The LED is mounted underneath these 2 red and green accent LEDs, so whatever color the main blade lights up, these accent LEDs will follow. And with a white blade, then you get the red and the green lit up, which is really cool. So this is Graflex 3 with a custom ignition. Bit of a yellow flash on clash. Let's switch to Graflex 7. This would be the first stage of his journey.
The Force is strong in my family.
And it's all about the Skywalker family. Got a deep blue LED here. And these sort of light up for a like a tropical starburst flavor of this sort of a pink and a teal. Which look really, really cool in person, but that's obviously the red and the green with a blue shining behind them. So that's pretty interesting. The white flash on clash. And DVR1. Scene always gives me chills. If you don't get chills in that scene, you're dead inside. Red with yellow flash on clash. You've got your red, which is lighting up red on red, and then red on green. You get sort of an orange color here. And let's go back to Anakin's redemption.
You were right. You were right about me. Tell your sister you were right.
Let's put a blade in there. Blade retention screw is up here above the gold button. Pinch the bunny ears. Blade plug falls out. There's your RGB LED. And this saber takes a 7/8 inch blade, either thick-walled or thin-walled. I'm currently using a thin-walled white from Custom Saber Shop. So it's white with a hint of a bluish lavender, similar color to what I just showed on the Rebel Ahsoka lightsabers. Actually, a very, very similar color. The yellow flash on clash. actually really like this look of the white blade with your red and the green greeblies here. It's a very interesting color combination, and it's quite pleasing to me personally. Let's show off the deep blue.
The force is strong in my family.
Deep blue, very powerful, beautiful color, both in person and on camera. It's really washing out my face here. And Vader's red. Those clashes are spectacular. So, yeah. There's my take on a new version of the Graflex, Anakin's Redemption, incorporating elements from, I believe, all previous versions of the Anakin lightsaber. Episode 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. And also, I guess, Vader's Episode 6 lightsaber, the lightsaber that was used in the film, was a Graflex, with just a little bit of paint up here and a weird black control box. But it also had 6 solid grips. So I guess we can go with that as well. Or did it have 7? I don't remember. In any case, the Graflex was used for Episode 6 as well. So we're going to go ahead and say from Episode 2 through Episode 8, all of either Vader's or Luke's lightsabers are represented in this in this design, Anakin's Redemption. This saber is going up for sale, so link is below with all the details on my Facebook page. So if you're interested in owning this unique one-off custom saber, go ahead and message me on my Facebook page. Link is below, and I look forward to sending this guy off to a new home with a hopefully a happy owner to own this guy. So yeah, love me some Graflex. I really enjoy doing these custom designs, either hybrid sabers or alternate universe sabers. I really enjoy doing those a lot more than just kind of like standard run-of-the-mill replicas. So I'm hoping to be able to squeeze a few more of these into my free time down the road and show those off to you guys as well. It's just, look at how clean and pretty it is. I love it. Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.